Hello, I'm Suzanne with Van Sailor Design Build. I'm the owner-operator of a design build construction company. We do everything from your drawings and design to permitting through construction to CO. We've been in business, we are in our 17th year, and we would love to help you start your new project. So in designing this kitchen in Bel Air Shores, one of the big challenges of this house in general is it is all concrete. That is 9 to 11 inches of concrete flooring, and the walls are concrete. It goes from an 8-foot ceiling to a 12-foot ceiling to a 25-foot ceiling, and it is all concrete, including the ceilings and the overhangs, which are 4 feet long. So when doing the kitchen, we needed to add electrical and plumbing to the island, so that would mean that we would have to cut through the existing flooring, which we were going to try to keep most of, and digging through the concrete to get our slopes for our plumbing and to bring our electrical over. So that was quite a feat, and then coming back in and matching the flooring up when we were done. So one of the other challenges we had in this kitchen is, once again, the concrete walls and an elevator shaft that sits right behind the hood location now. So to get a 9-inch, 8-inch duct to the outside from the kitchen took a lot of maneuvering. So we actually went into the elevator shaft and created a soffit to run the duct outside. It was not an easy task. I only had exactly 8 inches to work with, but we managed to get it through the concrete and out to the outside without jeopardizing any airflow. So what I like best about this older kitchen is this fabulous island. The thickened edge countertop with the waterfall edge, the zero edge sinks, the seating on one side, the full cabinetry all the way around. The entire island is functional. Some of the other nice features in here are some of the hidden cabinets that we have on the side of this hood. Then we have utensil pull-outs and spice racks. Really easy to get to when you're cooking. We have large pantry pull-outs that you can access from both sides. Paneled refrigerator doors. So this kitchen comes with all the updated trends in the 2020 kitchens. When thinking about designing your kitchen, do some homework. Maybe check out hows.com, check out our site, and see some of the existing kitchens that we've done in the past. Look at other kitchens, look at things that are important to you, how you operate in your kitchen, how you want to see things function and flow, and bring that with you when you come to see your design build contractor, so that we can start designing to your needs. Well, thank you for joining us today and visiting this brand new trendy kitchen in Bel Air Shores. And if you're looking to do a kitchen similar or something even a little different, give us a call at Van Sailor Design Build.
We began using Van Sailor Design Build about 8 years ago when we bought a condominium in Indian Rocks Beach. She had redesigned and remodeled a couple of bathrooms for us, and we were very happy with her work. So when we purchased a new home and knew that there were things that we were going to want to do to it, before we even bought the house, we brought Suzanne in to walk around the house, give us her ideas on what she thought the potential was, what she could do for us, and she did it in phases. Having worked with Van Sailor Design Build, we were very familiar with the design and build process. This was the last room that we had remodeled in the house. It was actually a 40th anniversary present for Sheila, and it was the last piece that needed to be completed on the house. So we knew what to expect, and it was a process we'd been through before. Initializing with knowing what we wanted, Suzanne interviewed us, and then she gave us some ideas. From there we went to her designers. We were able to put them more into a plan that we could work on, so we knew from the beginning to the finish what to expect.
Well, I think it was the whole idea of us both getting what we wanted. I wanted the aesthetics. I wanted it to be smooth lines. I wanted to match the rest of the design of the house, which Suzanne also did for us. So I kind of had my idea what I wanted, and then he wanted all the bells and whistles and functional things. So we kind of had to make sure they worked together.
Some of the challenges we had when we were designing our kitchen were that just from the bones of this house, it has a relatively low ceiling in the kitchen area. So that was going to be a challenge. When we were looking at venting the stovetop out of the house, Suzanne and her designer thought it would be a good idea to move it from the wall, which was on the exterior building, to the interior side. With the low ceilings, it was going to be, in my opinion, impossible to be able to vent it outside. But Suzanne came up with the design and was able to get that accomplished.
Something that really got me excited from the very beginning was how Michelle at Fusion Cabinets sat, listened to what I wanted, and I told her I want something that's a little different, that's kind of moves on to the next stage of kitchen design that not everybody else is doing yet. And she showed me this new material, melamine, and it is so sleek. You can do the grain either vertical or horizontal. It's got, I don't know if you can tell from these lights, but almost an opalescent sheen to it.
A couple of my favorite features, I would start out with the KitchenAid cabinet, which I'm able to pull my KitchenAid mixer out up to waist level. It's right next to the shelf, and it hides that mixer away whenever I want to use it. That was something one of my friends had and it showed me, and I wanted it in our kitchen. Another favorite feature is our knife and utensil drawer, which you pull out. It has areas that allow you to put all your utensils in, either neatly organized or just at random, and then your knives just slide into a little box that is got protective covering in it. They can go anywhere and it keeps them out of the way. It's very easy to use, and I love it. We couldn't even interview anybody else than Suzanne because we knew we would be starting all over, and we were happy with her work, so we decided to go with her.
And what really impressed me is we had looked at a couple of homes before we bought this one, and Suzanne gladly came along with us to give us her opinions about, like we added a second story on this home. So she went and brought in an engineer to let us know if it can be done. So she doesn't make promises or recommendations unless she can stand behind them and make sure they're completed. And we really love that about Suzanne. It's great.